Kylie Jenner throws her kids another Astro World themed birthday party, and people are not happy about it. Last year, Kylie tried to keep it mellow by putting the head on a slide. This year, she seemed to not care and went on the full Astro World theme.
I'm really hoping Kylie Jenner can just see this through her phone, because I just need you to look me in the face, Kylie, and tell me, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Kylie Jenner is under fire yet again for doing the same insensitive thing she has been doing for almost 3 years now, and people are so sick of it. Kylie has been throwing her kids a birthday party themed after the Astro World tragedy that happened in 2021. Each year, she has thrown a party that has received backlash, but this time, people are saying her disrespect has gone too far, and it has to come to a stop. Luvs, does Kylie just not care about glorifying a tragic event where 10 people sadly passed away?
Is anybody else just really curious about how Kris Jenner is gonna spin this whole situation? Because I can't stop thinking about it. Because obviously this does reflect badly on Kylie and the whole enterprise. And so I am curious what kind of damage control she has in mind.
So, Kylie's kids, Stormi and Ari, recently just celebrated their birthdays. Stormi and Ari's birthdays are usually just a day apart, so Kylie throws them a huge party each year, and this year was no different. Despite the heavy rain that was tearing through LA, Kylie was determined to have a huge and lavish party for her kids, and she did just that. This year, Kylie threw one of the biggest carnival-themed parties I have ever seen. No details seem to be overlooked. From the cotton candy-shaped lightning bolts to the clouds, everything seemed to play on Stormi and Ari's names. However, Kylie decided to bring back that infamous giant inflatable Astro World theme Stormi had from her first Astro World theme party. Luvs, this just didn't sit right with people at all. Just take a look at what people's reactions were when pics from the party started going viral. This party is very disrespectful and very disturbing. Kylie, shame on you. She doesn't care how many times does she have to show you. The lack of self-awareness should be medically studied. How could they ever think it's a good idea to have an Astro World as a theme, especially more than once? It's like they are making a mockery of the tragedy. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's doing literally whatever shameless thing she knows will piss people off and keep her relevant and in the media, even if it means disrespecting people who lost their lives every year for her kid's birthday. I stopped following the Jenners so long ago and stopped entertaining their ish. A lot of the ish they do is for the attention they get, even if it's negative. Like, be for real. Do you think they genuinely care about what kind of attention they get anymore? If they did, they would have changed their ways a long time ago. As long as they get the attention and publicity they oh so crave. They're good, and it's embarrassing on their part.
Kylie Jenner needs a new birthday theme for her children. I'm all for recycling, but like these big Astro World heads are creepy. So yesterday they celebrated Stormi and Air's birthday with an Astro World themed birthday party again. I'm pretty sure they've done this like 3 times now. This was 2020, this was last year, and this was yesterday. Air turned 2 and Stormi turned 6. And I just can't imagine a 6-year-old girl who likes to dress up like mommy and go to Paris fashion shows wants a birthday party with these big creepy heads. And not to mention this big dancing Stormi. Like, I would be creeped out as a child.
Now, for those who aren't aware, the Astro World tragedy is one of the worst things to ever happen in the entertainment industry in the recent past. On November 5th, 2021, Travis Scott was hosting his annual music at the NRG Park in Houston, Texas. Thousands were looking forward to the event, and tickets sold out in like an hour when they went on sale. Thousands of people showed up to see Travis live, and as soon as he came on stage, the whole crowd just rushed towards the stage, with people wanting to get closer to the stage. In the midst of all the pushing and shoving, 10 people in the crowd sadly passed away. During all of this, people were shouting at Travis, trying to get his attention so he could stop and first responders could come and help. But Travis didn't hear them. He continued his set, only to learn later what tragic thing had happened. Y'all, here is where Kylie's drama with the whole Astro World tragedy begins. So during the concert, Kylie was a safe distance from the crowd and was recording her baby daddy, Travis, on the stage. However, when the incident happened, Kylie continued posting videos. Even when the paramedics showed up, she was still recording all that.
Kylie Jenner's Instagram story with the paramedics in the corner.
Now, I have to say, is, since everything was going on in the crowd, it's hard to know if in that moment Kylie knew what was going on. But later, when she found out what actually happened in the crowd, she never took down the videos she had posted, and that's what angered people the most. Like, in Kylie's video, all you could see was a crowd and an ambulance, but surely when she was informed of what had happened, she would at least have taken it down. Now, this prompted Kylie to receive a lot of backlash for not taking down the video.
Kylie Jenner reacts to the tragedy that unfolded at boyfriend Travis Scott's Astro World concert on Friday night in Houston. A crowd-rushing incident leaving 8 dead and hundreds injured.
Kylie later put out a statement saying, "Travis and I are broken and devastated. My thoughts and prayers are with all those who lost their lives, were injured, or affected in any way by yesterday's events. And also for Travis, who I know cares deeply for his fans and the Houston community. I want to make it clear we weren't aware of any fatalities until the news came out after the show, and in no world would have continued filming or performing. I am sending my deepest condolences to all the families during this difficult time and will be praying for the healing of everyone who has been impacted." After this, you would assume that Kylie would want to be careful about anything concerning the Astro World Festival moving forward, right? Well, you would be seriously mistaken, because the following year, Kylie flew to London for a Travis Scott concert, and what she did shocked people. Kylie was recording things backstage, but one video in particular got people really angry. By the way, you guys should remember that this was Travis's first concert since the tragedy. So in Kylie's video, Travis was raging, screaming, and banging on doors backstage while people around him were spraying him with champagne. And James Harden was yelling "biggest in the world" at Travis over and over. Meanwhile, Kylie, who was behind the camera, was heard laughing and giggling. Luvs, this made one user on Keeping Up with the Kardashian Reddit really angry. Are we gonna talk about the deleted video of Travis S. raging? In a now deleted post, Kylie posted a video of Travis, who is 31 BTW, LOL, raging. He screams and repeatedly kicks/slaps some metal doors, and Kylie laughs in the background. His entourage pours champagne on him while he continues his raging. Am I the only one who finds it incredibly disturbing and tone deaf? In the Astroworld incident, he was claimed to be inciting the crowd, which of course led to the passing of 10 people, 25 people nearly fatally injured, and many more injured. Also, Kylie, come on, how dumb are you to post that? These people really do live in their own bubble. SMH.
W Magazine is scrambling right now to make sure that nobody gets their hands on the latest issue of their magazine that has Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner on the cover. The magazine said that the cover as well as the interview inside would come off as inappropriate given what happened at Astroworld. Issues of the magazine have already been printed and put on delivery trucks, and now they're in the process of trying to stop those trucks from physically putting copies out.
Now, under normal circumstances, this would have been a completely normal video for Kylie to share. However, people were offended because the last time Travis had a concert, a tragedy happened, and Kylie was also recording then instead of honoring those people. Kylie and Travis were going wild backstage. Luvs, this time Kylie didn't issue a statement, she just let it die down. And it did, but people never forget such things, because in February 2023, Kylie was back to her old ways, throwing her kids a huge Astro World themed party with seemingly no regard to what had happened. People were quick to call out Kylie for yet again displaying her tone-deaf behavior, just like at people's reactions to Kylie's Astro World party last year. Wow. The fact that she's not affected goes to show how much empathy she has for the same humanity that puts these weirdos on a pedestal. I truly don't understand how they aren't haunted by those souls that were lost. How do you detach yourself from things so much? Also, their balloon budget for every party makes me ill. I don't think they were being tone deaf. They know it's wrong and they just don't care. They have no respect towards the and the fact that they spent all this money into something so ridiculous and ignorant is honestly so depressing. I know it's their money and they can choose how to spend it, but just imagine the amount of people they could have helped with that money. Oh my goodness. For me personally, calling this tone deaf is insufficient. This is truly heartless, inhumane, and disgusting. Shame on any of the people who thought that this was an acceptable birthday theme, one for their child no less, who should not have been brought into anything to do with this tragic event, because they are truly innocent in all of this. And shame on anyone who may have a problem with it but didn't speak up. So awful.
So Kylie Jenner threw an Astro World themed birthday party for her new son. featuring, of course, the infamous inflatable sculpture entrances inspired by the Travis Scott heads of Astro World. Kylie used to throw these parties each year for Stormi, calling them Stormy World, obvious cross-promotion with Astro World, and then she took a year off immediately following the tragedy. But apparently now the theme is back. First, a prediction. Kardashian content, but not only Kardashian content. Most high-impact celebrity content will become increasingly nihilistic at the direction and rate that culture is going.
Luvs, I think we all just have to face one fact that is apparently clear at this point, and it's that Kylie simply just doesn't seem to care that that event might be scarring to some people, especially the families of those people and the guys who are in the crowd that day. What is more shocking is that given Kylie's huge following and the type of influence she has, people feel like she should be more careful with the things that she posts. On top of that, considering how young her kids are, they might grow up associating that event with a happy time in their lives, while to the rest of the world, it's sadly a tragic event. Now, despite getting called out for not caring about the Astroworld victims, one thing Kylie does seem to care about is her relationship with Timothée Chalamet. Allegedly, while Timothée was filming Dune Part 2, Kylie made life not so easy for him. Kylie has apparently imposed some very strict rules for Timothée to follow. This is apparently because of all of the things that she has had to go through with Travis Scott and her other exes. Luvs, apparently Kylie is now afraid that since she has been cheated on in the past, Timothée might be tempted to cheat. First, Kylie has allegedly demanded that Timothée cut all ties with his exes, even those he considers to be his friends. It's like he shouldn't talk to or see any of them. If there is to be any interaction between him and an ex, it should only be accidental. But it doesn't seem to stop there. The Sun reported that Timothée was also asked to give up all his social media passwords to Kylie and that he should share his location with her 24/7. A source close to Timothée told The Sun that it's like Timothée is under a spell when it comes to Kylie. Apparently, Timothée just jumps to Kylie's defense any chance he gets nowadays, and it has gotten so bad that his friends even make fun of him because of it. Kylie is also worried that Timothée might use her to enhance his fame, so he is under strict warnings not to mention Kylie's name in interviews, and he is also not allowed to post any photos of them together until Kylie is ready for them to be posted. The source also said that Kylie gave Timothée no choice. Kylie's told him that if he wants to be in her life, he has to live up to her expectations. That includes following her long and at times bizarre lists of do's and don'ts. Now, when it comes to the insensitive way that Kylie has dealt with the Astroworld situation, many may say that she is extremely insensitive and doesn't really care about anyone else she deems unworthy. But when it comes to Timothée, some might argue that it seems like Kylie cares a little bit too much, and that might be concerning for Timothée. But what do you guys think about this almost two-sided Kylie who either doesn't care or cares too much? Do you think that she's insensitive about how she handled the birthday party themes? And what about the rules she allegedly has for Timothée? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out my previous videos to ensure you are up to date with all the latest tea. Till next time, bye love!